So we're just following up on some reports, and we're out pretty early. The sun has just come up, so we're just driving to the location area, and so just give you an idea about what we're doing today. And we'll be out of the truck here pretty soon. It'll be a few more minutes at least. Okay, so we were taken to this area to have a look at some of these prints. These are obviously prints. There's no doubt in my mind they're prints. So we're going to get some dimensions of what we did. So on the left, look at 17 in the length, and we're looking at 6. We're looking at 5 in the heel easily, and 17 in length is 6.5, and even a tad bit more in the front. We do have some debris inside of it. But the lucky thing is, which we don't normally come across all the time out here in the green swamp, is we got 2. Okay, there's 2 right here, and this is right next to this broken tree. So if I measure this right here between the 2 steps right here, let's move some more of these pine straws out of the way. All right, we're looking at the center point. Between center point, you're looking at 20 inches easily between the center points of the heels. All right, I'm not even going to the outside edge. I'm just saying center point of the heel. Looking at 20 inches easily. Okay, between. So that would be, I believe the word would be straddle. All right, and in the toe box area, you're looking at from edge to edge. You're looking at about 30 inches from edge to edge in the width. And this one also generally checks out to be 17 as well. Very heavy indentations in here. I will say this is very obvious looking. And you don't even have to be a far stretch or anything like that at all. You don't have to be reaching. You don't have to say, oh, you're reaching, Chris, or whatever. You can definitely see there's steps here. Definitely see that there are some steps here. And this goes way deep too. Look at this. Yeah, it's really... This goes way deep in here. Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to lay my foot in here for size comparison. And there you go.
Oh, wow.
All right. And it goes way up here. It goes way up here. And also, I'm going to stay right here in the middle. Right here in the middle. Right here in the middle. That's about the stride. Would I say 30 inches? 30 inches. All right, so let me do a simulation right here. Let me make my straddle 30 inches as well, and we're going to pull the camera back just a little bit, and you're going to see how ridiculous I look with a straddle of 30 inches. Okay, as I stand here. So we're going to put tape right here.
Hang on a sec, I got to back up.
Okay, so that would be 30 inches right here, right here. This is how wide I would have to be, about like this, in order to get to this tree. Now I'm 5 feet 6 inches. This is definitely...
You look like a little ridiculous, I'm sorry.
A little dwarf, right? This is definitely a little bit of a stretch, all right? But it does look like something sizable would have been here. Might have leaped up to finish, this is merely a suggestion, to leap up to finish the break, as in coming on down. And the tree is about like that in thickness right here. There's a little bit of an overlap right here. That big right there. So right here in this area, 11 inches in circumference.
Yeah, definitely, you still have to jump up and get it down.
Definitely 2 steps.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely 2 steps. And it checks out in the width, and it checks out in the dimensions also.
There you go.
I think you've made a very good observation. And this is interesting because it's below a tree snap. So a lot of people have always speculated if they didn't see a snap place take occur, like what we always say, the knock, stuff like that. You know, is it a Sasquatch coming along, grabbing the tree and just snapping it with its sheer strength? You see what I'm saying? Is it just snapping it with its sheer strength and goes upon its way, right? Or in this case, could we actually be having some evidence here of two prints with a wide straddle and something just doing a good old leap and finishing the break and just breaks it on down.
For
Bam.
directional.
Yeah. Yeah. To make it directional. Exactly. All right. So jumping up and finishing the break, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or starting from this end of the tree right here, as in starting the break, so to speak, starting the break, grabs a hold of the tree somewhere along the way out here and then finishes it off as it's coming down. Bam.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's why the imprints are so heavy.
And that's why they could. I'm gonna lose the first inch or so. So we're looking at the break. The break starts here, but the break is up there at 79, 80 inches. 79 to 80 inches is ballpark. And be so heavy. They are deep in there.
Yeah.
They are deep there.
Good
No,
find.
no
guys.
doubt. That's a
find.
good find. And it checks out with the other stuff that we have been measuring in the Green Swamp. 6.5 by 17, easily with a 5-inch heel.
Yeah.
Easily 5-inch heel.
So there's the break. And this tree is this just happened because this is still greenery on it.
Heel. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
And there's a bridge in the middle. Looks interesting. Because you can see it's indentated. It's deepest on the. This is a right suspect print.
Right toe.
Yeah, right toe is bigger. Up. The ruler tells you there's something going on. And it goes all the way up in here. Look at that.
Yep.
It goes all the way up in there.
Yeah.
There you go.
17.
17 again. 17 again. The leaves are covering up the toe area. This is suspect too.
You might have a pathway there.
17.
Oh, you got something there too?
Right up there.
Easily 6.5, 7.
Chris.
Okay, the hunch is, I have to be careful when I'm walking. The hunch is that we're seeing a lot of sign as we started coming in here, and that's what led us here. We saw all the swamp plants that were broken, and this is what led us to this spot. And this is where we measured it. This came out to be 17 inches as well. But it looks like there's a whole lot more going on that tells the story. If you come over here, you'll see there's a lot more sign going on right here. Broken in various directions. Broken in various directions. Broken this direction, broken that direction, this way, that way, over here. It's almost like there was a bit of a skirmish, something going on. And so, you know, the hunch is that, you know, did something make it snatch and grab right here in this area? Because we're seeing a lot of also hoof prints right here in this area.
Yeah, you mean
And
like
so-
a hunt.
Yeah, as in like
an hunt, yes.
in other words, I followed my dinner into the swamp and nailed it. You see what I'm
Right,
saying? Because this is a lot of stuff going on right here. I mean, it's all different directions. It's
Yes.
all, and it doesn't look like something laid here, but there's just a lot of the ground is just saying a lot of stuff going on. There's just a lot of stuff going on in the ground.
And I have to say the ground is
It's been disturbed.
yes.
The ground's
yes.
been disturbed. See, look at it. It's been disturbed over here as well. So it's been disturbed in this whole area. It's been disturbed. You know. Over here, it's been disturbed here, and I know what hog rooting looks like. I know what hog rooting looks like. We see it. You know, this is nothing new for anybody that lives down here in Florida and goes in the woods. We know what rooting looks like. This is not rooting. This is not rooting. There's something that went on right here in this area. And the ground will tell you the story. You just got to pay attention to it. Oh, and look over here. There's another spot right over there where it's going in various different directions.
Yeah, I see it.
Right here. See this? I don't know if it means anything just yet, 'cause I have to look at it. Ah, there's a broken branch right here.
Okay, I'm coming. Hang on a second.
There's a broken branch.
I'll walk over there.
Broken branch.
Okay, I'm right behind you.
Okay, this is broken branch and it's from a pine tree. It's from a pine tree, so I have to look up.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's pine tree.
here's a cypress tree right here, and the closest pine tree is over there behind
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
That's the closest pine tree. But it could be possible that it could just be natural, of course, because they could sway in the wind and something could eventually break
Did
it
you
and cause
just
it
heard
to
a
fall.
gunshot like me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, there was a gunshot. I
Yeah.
heard twice now.
It's a gunshot, but they are supposed to be, it's bow season, so maybe they got a deer and they're finishing it off. I don't know. All right, y'all decide for yourself. Okay, you
Yep.
decide for yourself. Look at this.
Yep.
Look at
Pile
this.
there.
It's little stuff.
Yes. So
A
there
nice
you go.
soft bed.
It's endless. All right, it's endless. This is a bedding area temporarily for something, and Bambi didn't make it. All right, Bambi didn't make it because Bambi's not going to be bringing little branches and camping out right here. And if you look right above me, here's the tree. Okay, here's the tree with those branches.
Yes.
The same type of branches, right there. So I'm trying to think what could be a biological creature. Tons of it. Look at this. There's tons of it. All broken. This is a bedding area.
Oh.
Okay, so there's a disturbance right here. You can see it. More of the same from the same bedding area. Come over here, more of the same. Small breaks all the way over. Keep coming along, and you see sticks. You see sticks. Okay? Just laying here, sticks. Look at this. Hand-sized sticks. Look at this. They're all handheld sized sticks. Right here in this one spot, a bunch of them. Right here.
Huh. It's like
One right here. Bunch of sticks all laying in one spot. And they're all handheld sized
Yeah, it's
sticks.
kind of odd because
As
first
in,
comes
as
the
in
bedding.
something staying right here and maybe waiting for an ambush and just making his little sticks. And then when an animal comes along, you know, the thought is you possibly flush the animal into a trap, so to speak, by, you know, throwing something at it or whatever.
Right.
I don't see any reason why you would have handheld sticks here unless you're just doodling or, you know.
Yeah, you ain't gonna come back here.
I don't think Sasquatch is out here doodling. I think Sasquatch is forever always looking for his next meal.
Yeah, because
These sticks, all right, these are, I don't know, look at them, they're not cypress. They're not matching the trees around us.
So this is
They're not,
interesting.
these branches are not matching the trees that are around us. They're matching this. Are they coming from this? Are they coming from
Did they
this
snap
tree?
it off?
Possibly. It's not from the trees. Could it be from these things?
Maybe.
But it's bigger.
Very interesting.
obviously getting leaves and debris. There's something small here. There it is. It's very coarse.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's more of moss than it would be hair. It's not.
Right.
It's not flexible enough to be hair. I don't think. It feels like more like moss. This looks good right here too. Heel. And then not only that, but it's a suspect print. The big toe would be way over here, and there's holes in here. It's like something lunged in there. The toe splayed, and you can see right in here, you can see the bridge where the toe splayed right here. 1, 2, there's 2 for sure. There's one going this direction, it's going more downward, and then the big one's way back up in there. Way back up in there. So let's see. Hold on, let me pull it. Let's see.
All right.
Okay. I dropped my other tape out here, so I have a backup tape. 17 inches is what we were measuring, right? Mm-hmm. There's a hole that goes way up in here, which it looks like the big toe. I mean, it goes way in there, like the length of my fingers. All right. Mm-hmm. So we'll go try to get that in there. I think it's ending right there, and there you go.
17 inches again. Wow.
There's your heel. 17 inches to the toe, and you can there's definitely stuff going in the hole there, in the hole there.
Yeah, I put my fingers in
yeah,
there.
There's something pushing there, something pushing here, and there's a bigger one that goes way back in here, like the toe splayed and went in.
Right.
So this looks like one also.
Okay, so now you found another one over there. You said where
Makes
you
me
left the
think.
backpack.
Yeah, but hang on, let me just do this right here.
No.
Don't have my glasses with me.
No, but I have my glasses on.
We'll take a few tape. We'll go probably make a few tape samples. Right here, a masking tape, see if we can lift any hair out. But I got that tape with me right here. I'm putting this tape measure around my neck so I don't drop it.
Yeah, just like the other one. Okay, your backpack's over there. Let's walk over there. Now the couple we're with, they're out all the time. I mean, day, night, all the time. They know them woods, and they found all this.
Yeah, what led me out here was there's obviously sign right here in this area. There's sign right here. Okay, you see the direction of travel. You can see that there's something going on right here. And if you look right here, you'll see another one.
Oh, yeah.
You'll see something broad going on up here and something broad going on back here. So if it's consistent, oh yeah, it goes way in there. Look at that. See that right there? How it goes in deep? Mm-hmm. Look at that.
Oh, that's bigger.
Yeah. That's
Maybe.
even like, that's like 18. Good Lord, that's even bigger. Man, that's even bigger right there. Slightly bigger. And the toes. Oh yeah, there's more stuff going on right up in there. You can feel the indentations. There's stuff from going in there. So that's, good Lord, that's like 20. And there's like a hump here. Broad in the back, 5 to 6 inches, broad in the back, 6 inches. So this one even looks bigger. This one even looks bigger. Let me move that out of the way. See that right there? Look at that, where it pushed down in there.
Yeah, but see,
Yeah,
filming
one,
and feeling, you know, when you
one,
feel it with your fingers and stuff
two.
like that, that's so different.
Yeah, it is different.
When you instead of having it on film, you know, when you feel it, you can put your finger in there, you feel all this. It doesn't, the film doesn't do it justice, what we're seeing right here.
No, it won't, and there's more things broken. All right, so I got it, was pretty painless, didn't take that long at all. This is what it generally looks like, the whole piece of tape as it's unfurled. And so we're going to have a closer look at it, and this is the first time that I am looking at it as well myself, so you'll be able to see for the first time like me. And I do have a flashlight right here. It does not look like it's been gnawed by critters or squirrels or anything like that. Looks like it's a pretty clean little snap, so to speak. I could be wrong, you know, maybe it's just bit possibly with their teeth. And let me see if I can just get the camera a little bit more zoomed on that right there. Okay, I don't know how well it's going to show up. I'm trying to hold this camera steady as well. So hard to tell on that. Maybe we'll be able to get some more clues as we go a little bit further here. Alright, so let's see if we can see any hair. I looked at it real briefly, very quickly when I was out there. And let's see if we can see any kind of evidence of hair or anything along the way. So we're just going to go a little bit closer over this right here. And also keep in mind that I did take it apart, and so it could be contaminated by me, as in having human hair on it as well. So if you see anything fine and brown looking, it's possibly my hair from my arms possibly. So let's see if I can get right here. Let's see if I can get a little bit, change the light right here, there we go. Try not to wash it out. Okay, that's maybe better. It's a little difficult trying to film and look at the same time, make sure I stay in focus. See if I can see anything along the way right here. And moving on down. Yeah, I didn't think I saw anything out in the field. What looked like possibly some moss, but I don't see anything that's just leaping out in front of me here. That right there maybe, but that's hard to say what it is. This right there. My fingers right there. Let's see if I can get something. Okay, where did it go? That right there maybe. That's hard to say. So, let me give it one more time and look it over. Okay, I gave it a good once over one more time, and I honestly don't think that I see any kind of a hair sample that's actually bonded to the tape. Not anything that I can just make out, other than maybe you know, lots of debris, and I'll just have to get a little smarter on it when I start doing these things. A lot of times when you're out in the field, it's just the idea just doesn't hit you until you're actually out of the field, and then it hits you. Anyway, so we had a look at the little bit of the evidence that was brought out, and I want to say looks like I didn't get anything significant on it.